Good morning and welcome to Mornings with Minnassa. I am Minnassa, the Diva of Divination, and I'm glad to be here with you. We've made it to Friday. Thank the goddess it's Friday, and I'm just glad to be here with y'all. I'm looking forward to my weekend. Tomorrow is the third Saturday, and that means it's my tarot talk with me, Minnassa, and I'm having the amazing C. Megan Michael, and I have no idea what we're going to do, but I'm sure it's going to involve maybe tarot and oracle cards, some great conversations, which I seem to have every week because my guests are so amazing. So very good. And so thank you for being here. Remember to like. And I think I'm 17 subscriptions or 17 subscribers away from 200. If you know a friend that you could share this with and say, hey, subscribe to Minnassa's channel, you'll be blessed. All right. And so our inspirational reading today, let's just take a deep breath. Our inspirational reading today comes from the book I wrote years ago that I'm going to redo. And I'm reading on faith today. Faith. Two quotes. Faith is like electricity. You can't see it, but you can see the light. An anonymous quote. And then from Hebrews 11:1, from the sacred text of Christianity. Now faith is the confidence in what we hope for, and assurance about what we do not see. One of the best experiences I had as a youth pastor was the time we discussed faith. I told the kids they were people of faith. They were like, no, we're not, Reverend Villa. My response was, sure you are, and I'm going to show you. All of you, I said, have taken it on faith that your parents are who they say they are. Have you ever seen their driver's license or their birth certificate or their social security card? Do you have any hard evidence that the people who say they are your relatives really are? Well, you could have heard a pin drop. And the pastor got a lot of calls asking why the kids were wanting to see that. See their stuff. We operate on faith every time we sit down in a chair and open the door. We have the faith the chair was constructed to hold a human, and that the world we left behind when we closed the door is the same one that will be there when we open the door. Faith on the spiritual plane is the same. We have faith in things that the human eye cannot see, but that our soul knows. Based on this soul connection, we can then act in a way that demonstrates our faith in an all-loving, gracious, abundant, and awesome divine. I had actually wanted to read a quote that I had seen by Tracy Ellis Ross on YouTube's one of the social medias. But faith. I think the one thing that has had me feeling some kind of way is that in the midst of this turmoil with the overturning of Roe versus Wade and the violence, shooting continued, that I even found myself wigging out. And then when I see my other spiritual friends on Facebook, it's like, and that quote by Tracy Ross and this quote today brought me back to the fact that we are people of faith. Faith that there is a higher purpose. Faith as light workers, that the light will always win. And faith that we are moving from glory to glory. We've got to act from that place of faith, not fear. Faith that our power to create and live our better lives will transform this world. One light worker, one tarot reader, one crystal lover at a time. We are people of faith. And on this Friday and this weekend, I encourage you, as well as myself, to act in faith. Yes, write your congressman, but do it in faith, not fear. Get out in these streets and raise a ruckus if you want to, but do it from a place of faith, knowing that as you bring that energy of believing in a higher source and believing in right and knowing that what is good will win, you become a transformative presence. And if you want to do what I'm going to do this weekend and stay the heck at home after my show and my Manny, do that. Because even that self-care and that connecting to the light, that I don't have to be worried because my faith knows all things are working together for my and your good. Have a beautiful weekend. Blessings.